Well, we've come to the end of the line. Super Bowl 51, Atlanta Falcons, New England Patriots should be a great game, especially if you like offense. The total of 58, the highest we've seen in Super Bowl history. New England a 3-point favorite here at BetSafe. And in handicapping this game, I think what it comes down to is, are you prepared, are you willing to bet against the New England Patriots? That is a tough ask at this point. The Patriots, 16-2 on the season. They've won 9 straight games. 7 of those wins have been by double-digit margins. They are 15-3 against the spread this year. They've been favored in 17 of their 18 games, yet they're 15-3 against the spread. If they cover in this game, meaning if they win by more than 3 points, they will finish the year 16-3 against the number. That will tie them with the 1989 San Francisco 49ers as the greatest NFL teams to ever bet on. So again, if you're thinking about betting against the New England Patriots in this situation, keep in mind you're betting against the greatest coach in the game, a 4-time Super Bowl winning quarterback in Tom Brady, and a team that with one more cover will be the greatest team to back, the greatest team to bet on in the history of the NFL. So that's what the Atlanta Falcons are up against. But I'll tell you what, the Falcons, they've looked like the NFL's best team throughout these playoffs. Just rolled over Seattle and Green Bay by 39 combined points. This Atlanta offense was unstoppable throughout the regular season. They led the NFL in points scored at 33.8 points per game. They have now scored 33 or more in 6 straight games. They are just so balanced. We know all about the passing attack. Matt Ryan probably going to win the NFL's MVP award, and Julio Jones, his go-to target, maybe the NFL's best wide receiver. But the passing attack's about more than just Ryan to Jones. We got guys like Mohamed Sanu, Taylor Gabriel that have given the Falcons great contributions throughout the season. And then there's the running game, the thunder and lightning combo of Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman. A really underappreciated, underrated Atlanta rushing attack, but they're a major reason why this was the NFL's best offense this year. Now, the Patriots had the NFL's best scoring defense this season. New England surrendered just 15.6 points per game, and a lot of people framing this as one of those offense versus defense Super Bowls. The NFL's best offense versus the NFL's best defense. Well, if that's the way it turns out, then the Falcons are in big, big trouble because the Patriots are a lot more than a great defense. They have a top 5 offense themselves. Tom Brady playing maybe as well as he's played throughout his illustrious career. The Patriots have been nearly unstoppable on the offensive side of the ball over these past few weeks. And Atlanta is not good defensively. The Falcons, 25th in total defense, 28th against the pass. They surrendered 25.4 points per game this season. Now, it should be noted that they might be playing the best they played all year on that side of the ball right now. They've played well defensively in both of their playoff wins against Seattle and Green Bay, but still, look, this Atlanta defense is not slowing down Tom Brady and the Patriots. So what you have to ask yourself, can this Atlanta offense do what they've been doing against a defense that finished number 1 in the NFL in points allowed? And that's why, like I said, if this really is the best offense versus the best defense, the Falcons are in big trouble. But this Patriots defense might be overrated. This might be a defense that just has not yet been exposed. And if you're an Atlanta bettor, if you think Atlanta's going to win this game, that's probably the type of thing that you're thinking. Now, look, there's some evidence to back that up. Let me read you off the last 9 quarterbacks the New England Patriots have faced in order, starting with most recent. Ben Roethlisberger, Brock Osweiler, Matt Moore, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Trevor Siemian, Joe Flacco, Jared Goff, Ryan Fitzpatrick again, and Colin Kaepernick. Not exactly a murderer's row. Roethlisberger and Joe Flacco, excellent quarterbacks. Those other 7 guys, obviously below average. Objectively below average. Nobody would say those other guys, Osweiler, Matt Moore, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Trevor Siemian, Jared Goff, Fitzpatrick again, Colin Kaepernick. What are we talking about here? These are the guys the Patriots have been facing every week. The only week they didn't face one of those guys, Joe Flacco, Flacco threw for 324 yards in a 7-point Baltimore loss. And last week, Roethlisberger threw for 314 yards in that game. Now, I know he piled up a lot of those yards towards the end of the game, but still, look, this Patriots secondary, they ranked 12th in the NFL in passing defense this season, but I think a lot of that has to do with who they were playing. I do not believe they're going to put up much of a fight against this Atlanta Falcons passing attack, which was just so good this season. Now we know Bill Belichick's defenses are known for trying to take away what the opposition does best, so it wouldn't surprise me if we saw the Patriots try to focus on shutting down Julio Jones, because he has been an absolute monster in these playoffs. 247 combined receiving yards in Atlanta's 2 wins, 2 playoff wins here, and 3 touchdowns. But I'll tell you what, if the Patriots focus too much on shutting down Jones, I mean, those other guys, Sanu, Taylor Gabriel, the rushing attack, there's just so many ways this Falcons offense can beat you. And to me, the Falcons just really have a feel right now of one of those, you don't want to say team of destiny because it sounds kind of cliche, but I mean, after watching them against Seattle and Green Bay, they just look like the best team in the league. I mean, they look like they are rolling right now, playing their best football, clicking on all cylinders, and I don't think anybody, even Belichick, Brady, and the Patriots, are going to slow them down. Now look, I think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. Wouldn't surprise me if over 58 ended up coming home. I certainly don't think the Falcons defense is going to be able to shut down Tom Brady, but I think Brady might just be outgunned in this situation. We saw the Patriots as a 3-point favorite. That's where they opened. That's where it still is. The Patriots have been a tremendously popular public bet, as you would expect, yet that line has just stayed right there at 3. Feels a little bit fishy to me. The Falcons feel like the sharp side, and we've seen in the past the Patriots overvalued in the Super Bowl. The Pats are just 1-4 against the number in their last 5 Super Bowls. A lot of people see Belichick and Brady in a situation like this, and they say, how can these guys lose? That type of thinking leads to them being a little overvalued, I think. Look, I think the Falcons a good bet here. I think they probably win this one outright in a high-scoring, close game, but I am going to take those 3 points. I know that whoever has won the Super Bowl has also covered in 44 of the 50 Super Bowls. However, never knowing that 3 points might come in handy. Wouldn't surprise me at all if this were a very close game that came right down to the end. So I am going to take the 3. Atlanta +3, my recommendation in this Super Bowl 51. Folks, I do hope you enjoy it. It should be a good one.